Foursquare just raised a $45 million financing, and that was testament to the success both of the consumer products, Swarm and the Foursquare app, which have check-ins at an all-time high in the history of the company since 2009, but more significantly from the growth of the enterprise solutions side of the company, where we allow advertisers, a third of the Fortune 500 now using Pinpoint, to reach the right consumer based on where they go in the real world. Where you go says a lot about who you are, and that's the theory, and we can even measure whether those consumers really drive lift in foot traffic to stores across the US and around the world. How do you get access to patterns before the earnings dates of how cultural trends or business trends, foot traffic trends are affecting different tickers? And there have been different attempts in the past through satellite imagery or other ways to try to get a sense of the pulse of the real world economy. Foursquare's data set is really unique because it's based on passive understanding of over 65 million businesses. If a phone stops for 5 minutes in one of these 65 million businesses in 100 countries, we're able to detect that. And that allows this pulse of every neighborhood and every sector based on foot traffic. And it's very powerful data because it's a consistent set over time. It's a consistent set across countries. It really allows a lot of optimization for our advertisers, and it allows a lot of insight by demographics, by share shift, et cetera, for equities researchers. So that's been a growth area for us, what we call place insights. This week, we were happy to announce attribution, which is revolutionary, and Adweek called it game-changing. And essentially, for offline advertisers who might have thousands of restaurants or thousands of service locations or thousands of stores, it's very hard to know which digital ads are actually driving lift into the store. And if there are sources of data like credit card data, you often get it 4 to 12 weeks later, and it's hard to break down by demographic or which creative folks saw. So attribution is powerful because it takes our panel of millions of users and it matches them against ad exposure and control group, and we can show incremental lift versus people who would have come anyways to your locations. So that kind of overnight, like nightly access to what ads are working, bringing that big data to traditional offline business is a big idea, and we're proud to launch attribution. All of that crowdsourced from our 50 million monthly users to map the world and make it smarter, make technology more human in the real world.